Hello world, this is Bible Time Capsule and I'm Citizen. Today is November 8th, 2013. We are in the book of Josue Chapter 5. The first section writes at Gilgal, writes as in R-I-T-E-S. Let's begin then. Chapter 5 writes at Gilgal. When all the kings of the Amorites to the west of the Jordan and all the kings of the Canaanites by the sea heard that the Lord had dried up the waters of the Jordan before the Israelites until they crossed over, they were disheartened and lost courage at their approach. On this occasion, the Lord said to Josue, "Make flint knives and circumcise the Israelite nation for the second time." So Josue made flint knives and circumcised the Israelites at Gabaath Ha'ar-Raloth. Let me spell that for you. Gabaath-Ha'ar-Raloth. Gabaath Ha'ar-Raloth. Under these circumstances, of all the people who came out of Egypt, every man of military age had died in the desert during the journey after they left Egypt. Though all the men who came out were circumcised, none of those born in the desert during the journey after the departure from Egypt were circumcised. Now the Israelites had wandered 40 years in the desert until all the warriors among the people that came forth from Egypt died off because they had not obeyed the command of the Lord. For the Lord swore that he would not let them see the land flowing with milk and honey, which he had promised their fathers he would give to us. It was the children whom he raised up in their stead, whom Josue circumcised, for these were yet with foreskins, not having been circumcised on the journey. When the rite had been performed, the whole nation remained in camp where they were until they recovered. Then the Lord said to Josue, "Today I have removed the reproach of Egypt from you." Therefore, the place is called Gilgal to the present day. While the Israelites were encamped at Gilgal on the plains of Jericho, they celebrated the Passover on the evening of the 14th of the month. On the day after the Passover, they ate of the produce of the land in the form of unleavened cakes and parched grain. On that same day after the Passover, on which they ate of the produce of the land, the manna ceased. No longer was there manna for the Israelites, who that year ate of the yield of the land of Canaan. Next section. Siege at Jericho. While Josue was near Jericho, he raised his eyes and saw one who stood facing him. Drawn sword in hand, Josue went up to him and asked, "Are you one of us or of our enemies?" He replied, "Neither. I am the captain of the host of the Lord, and I have just arrived." Then Josue fell prostrate to the ground and worshiped and said to him, "What has my Lord to say to his servant?" The captain of the host of the Lord replied to Josue, "Remove your sandals from your feet, for the place on which you are standing is holy." And Josue obeyed. That is the end of chapter 5 of Josue. This is Bible Time Capsule. I am Citizen. Peace. I'm out.